Ooh.
Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all. Good afternoon.
Yes. Welcome.
What's up, beautiful people? You officially on the Man Cave Afternoon Show. I'm always excited to be here. Peace and blessings to everybody on the check-in. Let's get this thing started. First and foremost, to my right, my partner in crime right here, the man that always had the plan, and together we understand. We call him what? Smooth P.
Yeah, and the man over here in the yellow and black, his brother here, he's always had my back. We call him the one, the only, Storm Norm DeGen.
What up?
What's going on, good people?
Chilling, man, chilling. First and foremost, shout out to everybody watching us live right now on YouTube. That's BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube.
Yes.
Right? We're live in several different places. Shout out to everybody that's watching us live right now on the mother site, WBKS1.com. And shout out to everybody that's checking us out on Twitter and Periscope. All right? That's at Storm of BKS1 on Twitter and Periscope. And we'll retweet that out to at BKS1 Radio ET, the main Twitter handle and everything. And shout out to everybody that's checking us out and listening to us on the TuneIn app. Listen, man, all phones supposed to have the TuneIn app. There are some phones when you buy the phone, they actually come with the TuneIn app.
Really?
Yeah, yes. But listen, if you don't have the TuneIn app, download it. Download the free version of the TuneIn app. You can listen to all your favorite radio stations from around the world. And guess who's on there? WBKS1. Yes, we on there right up there with the big boys.
Because we are the big boys.
Yes, absolutely. And shout out to everybody in the FB world. Peace and blessings. Salute to you all. Do us a favor right now. Just share it out. No matter what platform you're listening to us on, share it out.
Click.
Just click. Just like this. Click the share button.
Click.
Share.
Sharing is caring.
No doubt. So shout out to everybody on checking. Let's give some FB love real quick. We'd like to give some FB love. Shout out to C. King Parker on the check-in. Shout out to Janice Maxine Brooks on the check-in. Shout out to Juanita Caring Heartstown on the check-in. Shout out to Mal Davis on the check-in. Shirts and stuff on the check-in. Shout out to Dorothy Norman Rucker on the check-in. Peace and blessings to Catherine Allen on the check-in. Shout out to DT on the check-in. Shout out to Bird Johnson on the check-in. Shout out to Danielle, Miss Dee Dee Nicole on the check-in. Shout out to Samuel Plainfield Folk on the check-in. Shout out to D-Mac on the check-in. Shout out to Barb on the check-in. Shout out to my man Tim Beverly on the check-in. Shout out to Victor Johnson on the check-in. Shout out to my baby on the check-in, Sandy B on the check-in. Shout out to Joanne Esau, a.k.a. Lady Pearl on the check-in. Shout out to DT. Shout out to Demetria on the check-in. And shout out to, man, there's a lot of check-ins.
Yes, man.
Shout out to Kaz Minor on the check-in. Eugene Knapp, Napoleon on the check-in. Got a brand new documentary out. Shout out to my man Zoo on the check-in. Corey Zoo Man Miller on the check-in. And congratulations to you holding down that position over there out there in Atlanta on the FM station. I forgot the handle, the call letters. call letters, man, but I forgot. But shout out to you. I try to check in with you every now and then. That's family right there. And shout out to Violet on the check-in. Now, let's get with these church announcements. Let's get with the church announcements. You know what's going down next week in the city of Plainfield, New Jersey. It is the 150th anniversary of the city of Plainfield, New Jersey. And Thursday, July 4th, the 4th of July, on Thursday, the city of Plainfield will be celebrating 150 years. And it kicks off with what? The parade. The parade's going down 10 a.m. on East Front Street in Plainfield, New Jersey. That's 10 a.m. on East Front Street, Plainfield, New Jersey. It's going down. All right. And then at 4 p.m. at Cedar Brook Park, you know how it goes down. Concert in the park, music in the park is going to 4 p.m. sharp. Listen, when we say sharp, this time I think they mean sharp. So get there early. Get there with your seats, people. It's going to be on and popping. It kicks off at 4 p.m. sharp. And, of course, later on at night, it's the fireworks and everything. But it's definitely going down, you know. So when the parade kicks off, you're going to have Plainfield's own Hidden Figures, Marion L. Johnson and Frank Johnson. Now, in case when we say Hidden Figures, y'all remember the movie Hidden Figures?
Yes.
So you remember the whole thing about the space program. People didn't know that one of those influential people, the original Hidden Figure, is from Plainfield, New Jersey.
Salute, man.
And lives in Plainfield, New Jersey.
Yes.
Marion L. Johnson will be one of the grand marshals of this year's celebration and parade, along with her husband, Frank Johnson. All right. And for the concert, the legendary Melba Moore is coming to the city of Plainfield to rock out. She said she is ready to put on an awesome show for the city. And shout out to the Force MDs. Will be rocking out. They said they're going to do all their classics, all their hits, all the songs you love and everything. They are rocking out. And guess what? The MCs of the whole day at the concert is legendary Full Force Brothers. Y'all know them from the House Party movie and platinum producers and artists and everything and songwriters and everything. They will be the MCs for the evening. And then, listen, the lineup for the talent is just incredible. Coming all the way from New York is DeVern and the Vintage Soul is going to rock out for the city of Plainfield. They play along with Alicia Keys, Melissa Morgan. The list goes on and on. Shout out to the Lock Controls Salsa Band, bringing that Latin vibe to the city of Plainfield. And Plainfield's own house music sensation, Viola Sykes. Yes, she's going to be giving us Little Girl and a whole lot more on July 4th. And listen, man, it's time for that inspiration, for that gospel praise music and everything. Shout out to the new Generation Worship Center Band. They're going to be doing what they do, uplifting us and everything through their talents and their gifts, and bringing a Caribbean vibe, that Caribbean vibe to the city of Plainfield. You know, the soca, the calypso, the reggae, Exodus Supreme. All right. We'll be rocking out, and your concert DJs throughout the day. When I tell you we all going in, the concert DJs will be legendary, world famous DJ Cheese, DJ Bukeen, DJ Storm, Norm the General, yes, yours truly, and DJ Tactics. So it's going to be an awesome, awesome day in the city of Plainfield. So make sure y'all come out there for the parade, and then get down there early at Cedar Brook Park, because it starts at 4 p.m. sharp. We don't know how the lineup is going to go based on a lot of artist schedules, so get there early. It's going to be an amazing concert. All right. So the church announcements is not over. Can't forget, 2 days after that, get your laugh on. Because it's going down at Mrs. G's. All right, at Mrs. G's, located at 428 Central Avenue, East Orange, New Jersey. It's going down. Vision Presents Comedy. That's July 6th. Doors open at 8 p.m. Show starts at 9 p.m. Comedian Nigel G. Dunkley will be rocking out, bringing the funny. Shout out to comedian Cleon. Man, heard all these brothers. Gonna really be bringing the funny. And Plainfield's own Amazing, a.k.a. Scotty Pimpin', is going to be rocking out as well, and it's hosted by Sharif Johnson. All right, music powered by DJ Storm Norm the General and BKS1 Radio. So it's going down. Tickets only $20. You can inquire about VIP section and all that, but this is going down at Mrs. G's Lounge, July 6th. Doors open at 8 p.m. All right, so that's 428 Central Avenue, East Orange, New Jersey. And listen, before that, this is at nighttime, but before that, during the day, shout out to Gems and Pearls. They're going to be rocking out at the park. What is it? Is it military for veterans?
Yeah,
military park.
Military
Veterans
Park,
something like that.
It's South
in South Plainfield.
Yes,
right. I think that kicks off at 12 o'clock and everything. So that's early in the day, but it's the Hotter in July Music Festival. They are presenting, and that's Gems and Pearl production. That's going to be July 6th, man. 12 to 8. 12 to 8. 12 to 8 is going down, and then get Mrs. G's. The comedy show is going to be off the hook, so make sure y'all come out and have a great time. Couple up, make it girls' night out, make it fellas' night out, and whatever. But just come and have a great night, and then don't forget this Friday, tomorrow, me and your man Smooth P and DJ H, whoever we got on the schedule. Sometimes we got to check and everything. We're going to be rocking out for Friday Night Live, man, bringing you that feel-good music. You know what I'm saying? From the classics to the current. We're going to be rocking out 10 p.m. tomorrow to 1 a.m. It's the official happy hour mix is going down. Music is powered by BKS1 Radio. Yes, we all over the place, baby. TGI Fridays tomorrow, located in Piscataway. That's 1315 Centennial Avenue. All right? So that's the church announcements.
May the church say amen.
Yes, may the church say amen. Shout out to Alicia Platinum Mitchell on the check-in. Shout out to Walter Pittman on the check-in. What's good? Stacy Newton on the check-in. Janine Williams, Craig Dotson on the check-in. We see you. Chanel Red on the check-in. Tony James on the check-in. Pam Washington on the check-in. And Zoo, you already know, bro. We love you. Denise Sparrow on the check-in. Now let's get this show started, man. Listen. One of the things we're going to be discussing today is signs you may have mental health issues. A lot of us don't know, man. And listen, a lot of us are ashamed to admit that, hey, I'm going to see a therapist, or I need to see a psychiatrist, or, I need to see a doctor, or I need to get some help. A lot of us are ashamed of that, So a lot of times we walk around with some serious mental health issues, and it's just progressing and it's getting worse. It's time that we not be ashamed of it anymore, and we get some help, man. We get some treatment, so it doesn't get into anything that we can't handle. All right, so we're going to talk about that. There are some signs that will alert you that you have some mental health issues. So we're going to talk about that. So make sure y'all share it out no matter what platform you're listening to us on. We got some current events we're going to talk to you about. Smooth P.
Yes, sir.
My brother. So what you got here in the lineup? Let's see. What's going on first?
Yeah, this one's hard one. Thousands of immigrant children said they were sexually abused in U.S. detention centers, report says. And these are the babies.
All right, let's read some of this.
Yes. It says the federal government received more than 4,500 complaints in 4 years about the sexual abuse of immigrant children who were being held at government-funded detention facilities, including an increase in complaints about the Trump administration policies of separation of migrant families at the border was placed in Justice Department revealed this week. The records, which involved children who had entered the country alone or had been separated from their parents, detailed allegations that adult staff members had harassed and assaulted children, including fondling and kissing minors, watching them as they showered, and raping them. They also include cases of suspected abuse of children by other minors. It's another. Click one more. Okay. Yeah. It says from October 2014 to July 2018, the Office of Refugee Resettlement, a part of the Health and Human Services Department that cares for so-called unaccompanied minors, received a total of 4,556 allegations of sexual abuse or sexual harassment, 1,300 of which were referred to the Justice Department. Of those 1,300 cases deemed the most serious, 178 were accusations that adult staff members had had sexually assaulted immigrant children, while the rest were allegations of minors assaulting other minors, and the report said. The safety of minors is our top concern, which administrating the UAC program. Jonathan H. Hayes, the acting director of the Office of Refugee Resettlement, said in a statement using an abbreviation for unaccompanied children. None of the allegations involved ORR federal staff. These allegations were all fully investigated, and remedial action was taken where appropriate. Yeah. My thing is that this whole immigration situation, I think, has gotten so far out of hand that it's I think our so-called president decided he was going to take this stand and be tough on this immigration, but he didn't have a plan behind it. He decided, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, but he didn't have a plan of action. And it's just I think it's just horrible that, so many immigrants are being displaced. Their children are being taken. They never seen their children again. Children are being raped, molested.
We are immigrants.
Yeah, exactly.
He's an immigrant.
He's definitely an immigrant. Wife definitely is an immigrant.
And based on what this whole country's supposed to be about, man, land of the free, and we're the melting pot, where it's okay from no matter where you from, you can come to America and all that. Well, it's such a hypocrisy. And the thing of it is look who you got, controlling these concentration camps, because that's basically what they're saying they're like.
Yeah,
concentration camps. Now you got a bank, and it's funny that
you
you put this in here.
Exactly, yeah.
You got a Bank of America. Bank of America will no longer do business with operators of detention centers.
Exactly. I'm gonna clap that up.
So if you're an operator of a detention center for immigrants, Bank of America is no longer rocking with you. So for a bank to take that type of position, like Bank of America, I applaud you.
Yeah,
I applaud you, because something's not right.
Well, basically, that stemmed from, there was a outrage, I think it was yesterday, the day before, from workers for the company Wayfair. Like the Wayfair company, where it's like a discount. They sell all different kind of things. So an employee noticed that there was a $200,000 bill to one of the detention centers for bunk beds. So basically, they were outraged that Wayfair was supplying these detention centers with supplies for profit, basically. So they basically there was an uprising from a lot of the employees, and a lot of employees, a lot of them walked off, and they were, they were airing out their displeasure of, them doing so, saying that we love working for this company, think it's a great company, but we don't think that that's right. We're not rocking with it. So I think that filtered down to Bank of America also, and like I said, with them saying, well, we're not feeling the same thing. Our shareholders, our associates who work for us, our the people who bank with us, nobody is really feeling this. So as a company, we also don't rock with this. So we're going to separate ourselves from any of those companies. Now, you do know how big that is, because in the story, I think they loaned them, or they funded them like $380 million, and they have like a credit line of $75 million. So this is big for them to be taking this back. Banks love that, because you got to think that's all interest. Right. They get interest back on that. So for them to say, you know what, I'm going to screw my interest because this is inhumane. And that's the thing. There's so many reports of the detention centers being so inhumane, to the point the other day where they had to go in front of judges because they didn't feel like they needed to give them toothbrushes and soap, and are they animals? Or are they children and other human beings?
Real talk, shouldn't be going on in 2019.
Period.
I thought we evolved.
Well, see, this is the
America
problem.
used to set the example. I thought we don't.
Well,
We don't anymore.
isn't Trump's his isn't he like a descendant of German? Like his father was German, right?
Man, listen.
So he's maybe he's trying to be Hitler. Well, I
Man,
can't say
listen,
maybe he's
bro.
trying to be Hitler too. He is trying to be Hitler number 2.
I ain't even gonna say that.
I will.
All I'm saying is time for a change.
Yep.
Next up, a little lighter, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, a lot of people is feeling some type of way. And shout out to Shahrazad on the check-in. I hope
Peace,
you still on the
Shahrazad.
check-in, because you can kind of, talk
Weigh
about
in.
this as well, weigh in on this. So a lot of people feeling some type of way that Cardi B wins Songwriter of the Year at 2019 ASCAP Rhythm and Soul Awards. All right, I hope Chanel Red is on the check-in too. Shout out to Chanel Red, Grammy-nominated songwriter. So Cardi B wins Songwriter of the Year 2019 ASCAP Rhythm and Soul Music Awards. So here's the uproar. I don't think she's writing her stuff. She ain't really writing her stuff. This, that, whatever the case may be. All right, Songwriter of the Year.
Mm-hmm. But you gotta look at if you click on the next thing, it actually tells you what the criteria of that is for. Basically, what it's saying is the Songwriter of the Year award goes to the person who has the most. What is it saying?
All right, so let's break this down. Celebrity Access, the American Society of Composers, ASCAP, author and publishers, held the 34th annual ASCAP Rhythm and Soul Music Awards. I'm going next year. I'm a member. With rapper Cardi B taking home the award for Songwriter of the Year for the first time. The Songwriter of the Year award, which recognizes the songwriter who has written or co-written the greatest number of most performed songs of the year, went to Cardi B for her hits, which include Bartier Cardi, featuring 21 Savage, Ring, featuring Kehlani, and I Like It, and more. All right.
So you gotta look at what the criteria is. So if you go by that criteria, right, she has been on a lot and or most of the most popular songs of the year, and they have been performed a lot, and they have been getting a lot of hits. So I mean, can you take that away from her? She's actually done that.
I mean, I'm not mad at it, but a lot of people are screaming, "What? Just snap." And what you got to look at it like this, man. And it's funny. I hear a lot of people with the hate when it comes to Cardi, and I'm like, why? Why? And sometimes it's just people's time, And I say, Cardi, enjoy your 15 minutes.
Yes.
Why you got it?
Yeah, exactly.
Why you got it?
To the fullest.
Think about people like Madonna that we know, and that is no longer in the eye of the millennials no more. They don't know who the hell she is.
Yeah.
And so Madonna's
she's
15
an
minutes
icon.
is up.
Yeah.
In the world of the millennials, because they don't know who the hell she is. You got people thinking, Before I Let Go, the millennials think that's Beyonce's
Oh, they
song.
will think it. Yeah.
No, they
exactly.
do. Most of them, millennials, think it's Beyonce's song, and it's a remake, and they think it's the hottest song ever. So while we like, oh my God, why they even touch that song? Why whatever? And they think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. So we got to give these younger artists and these millennials, a chance to evolve like we did. We evolved. We're not the same people we were 20 years ago. And I said this yesterday on the Live in the Cypher show. We're not the same people we were 20 years ago, 15 years ago. All right? Because we evolved, and we matured. Give Cardi that same respect. Let her evolve and let her mature.
Well, see, the thing is, people like to watch a train wreck, so they rather the train wreck than a successful Cardi. They rather the reckless instead of the trying not to be reckless Cardi. So it is what it is.
No doubt. What else you got next? Oh, nearly 100 drivers followed Google Maps detour and ended up stuck in an empty field. I don't rock with Google Maps, bruh. All right, so this is where they ended up.
Yo.
They followed a Google Maps detour, and this is where they ended up. Wow. Okay, technology is always foolproof, as about 100 Colorado drivers learned when Google Maps offered them a supposedly quick way out of a traffic jam. A crash on Pena Boulevard, a road leading to Denver International Airport, prompted the app to take drivers on a detour on Sunday, but it was too good to be true. The alternate route took drivers from a dirt road that rain had turned into a muddy mess, and cars started sliding around. Some vehicles couldn't make it through the mud, and about 100 others became trapped behind them.
But that's crazy. I mean, how many times have any of you guys ever been using the GPS or Google Maps and it's like take you some crazy way? I was on a highway one time and it was like trying to tell me to turn off the highway, like literally, like while the highway's still going, make a right here. And I'm like, what do you mean make a right here? There is no right. So you want me to drive off the highway into the overpath? I'm like,
right.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Yo, the crazy thing about it, I love Waze. I rock with Waze.
Okay.
I got Waze on my phone. Sandy, she got Waze on her phone and everything like that. We use Waze. Waze give you the little, police ahead. Don't go that way. Police is ahead. Or if it's a congested, whatever, it gives you an alternate route, whatever. Never really had too many problems with Waze, whatever. But I think Waze is better than Google Maps. I like it better.
And that's crazy. Really?
Yeah, I like it better.
Wow.
I use Google, but I like Waze better. Which I like better, Waze or Google Maps?
I don't think I've ever tried the Waze before.
Yeah.
I gotta check that out.
No doubt. Phone lines are officially open. Call in
646-233-1302.
And let's see.
Oh wow, I'm reading some. Ingrid said Melania's parents just became Melania, whatever her name is. Melania's parents just became U.S. She don't get no respect. You don't neither one of them. Melania's parents just became U.S. citizens. Wow. I wonder how long has she been a U.S. citizen? Because
she's from Russia, right?
Yeah, because in actuality, under the way that he changed the immigration laws, like she would have been deported, or she should have been deported. The only reason that she's not is because she's
parents probably should have been deported too.
Because she was here working without her, like after her visa had expired, and like all the stuff he was sitting on he's been selling these people back for. She's done it all. Like all the boxes have been checked. So she should be back in Russia right now. But it just goes to show you that he does what he wants to do.
Yeah, I mean, hey man, look, Melania's Russian. They said that the Russians hacked the election. I don't know, bro. I'm just saying there's some ties somewhere.
There's a lot of stuff.
I think Melania has more power than we giving her credit for. She has a lot more power.
Oh no, I don't just discount her power at all.
I think Melania is the key to a lot. I bet you years to come.
I agree.
Bet you years to come, we may even hear that maybe she was possibly a spy. I'm just saying. You didn't hear it from me.
I believe it.
You didn't hear it from me. I'm just saying.
And there's a lot.
Possibly.
There's a lot of stuff going on. Like there's a story going to put in. I didn't put in about a Russian super warship docking at the Havana harbor where American cruise ships used to dock just a few days ago. So, what's up with that? We having all these issues all of a sudden. He's doing all this stuff with Cuba and locking that down. And now Cuba and Russia are maybe, cuddling up a little bit.
Listen, if you learn from JFK, that's all I'm saying. Learn from JFK with the Cuban Missile Crisis. Let's not repeat.
Yeah, man, that was serious.
Let's not repeat history, man.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. Be careful. All right, let's move on. What we got next? Let's talk about this, man. 2 Americans took a jet ski ride in Barbados and haven't been seen since. So no longer is it DR. But all right. 2 Americans traveling in Barbados are missing after they took a rented personal watercraft out to sea and did not return Monday, according to the country's national police. The Royal Barbados Police Force said it is seeking public assistance to locate Oscar Suarez, 32, and Magdalena DeVille, 25, who were both wearing life jackets when they were last seen. Suarez and DeVille rented the jet ski from a local company at Holetown Beach in Barbados at 2:34 p.m. Monday. That's what police said. When they did not return 20 minutes later, the operator became worried and contacted other operators in the area to search for them, police said. The police marine unit and Barbados Coast Guard searched as far as the Bridgetown port, but did not find the couple or the jet ski, police said. Authorities also checked with management of the Discovery Bar Hotel where Suarez and DeVille were staying, but neither had returned to the hotel. All right.
And this couple is actually is local. They're actually from Montclair.
Yeah, they're from Montclair.
They're from Montclair.
But here's the thing. Barbados is known for having sharks, whales. They're heavy with all the dangerous type of sea creatures. Barbados is known for that. So, you don't know.
Well, whales actually, it's a myth, like the killer whale. Whales don't actually mess with people. A lot of times, if a whale encounters a human, he's actually trying to protect them. He's trying to tell you that it's another predator around, like a shark or something. Like, they'll protect humans. But they are so big that they can hurt and or kill you. But even so, they got life jackets on, life vests on. So a piece of them would be floating somewhere, I would think. But it could be foul play too. You also got to think about it. In some of these Caribbean islands and areas, they're also pirates.
Absolutely.
There are people they're pirates. People think pirates don't exist. They do. They will snatch you, especially knowing that you're an American, and maybe think that they can get some money out of you, So, but I just say, I don't know. It's just getting to the point now when you're abroad, you got to be so careful, because it's getting crazy everywhere. Like I said, I'm soon taking a trip to Jamaica. Storm soon taking a trip to Jamaica, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna be on super high alert, which I'm never. I've traveled all around this world, and I'm super willy-nilly laid back, like, I ain't afraid, which I'm not. But you have to be smart. Like, the way stuff is happening these days, like, it's happening too often now.
We're leaving August 11th.
Yes. That is
Jamaica.
the date.
Yes, we are going to Negril.
That is the date. That is it.
Yeah, August 11th. So anyway, we're going to go on to the next one. Let's read some comments first. Shout out to Phyllis Woodbury on the check-in. Phyllis, what's good, sis?
Yes.
Just letting y'all know, it's definitely going to be popping this Friday at Fridays. So make sure y'all come out 10 p.m. And enjoy yourself, man. Get there a little early so you can get your spot, whatever, but it's going to definitely be popping. Few celebrations going to be in the building and everything, man. So come on out, just have a good time and enjoy yourself, like y'all normally do, man. We just have a great time there, man, and we take everybody through a journey with the music. So you hear a little bit of everything when you come to TGI Fridays when it's powered by WBKS1. You're going to hear a little bit of house. You're going to hear some clubs, some R&B, some reggae, some old school hip hop, even some of the new stuff. Just all feel good music. So come on out, have a good time. What was you going to say?
I was going to say, because a lot of them coming in now. Barb Gillen said, Wave keeps lags like Google, but then also Ingrid said Waves is now owned by Google. Which I believe, because they do that. When something gets popular,
they buy
the other company buys it out. That's crazy. Felicia said, it'll take you everywhere except your destination.
What, Waze?
Yeah. No, I guess maybe she meant Google. Google. When she won the award, she never thanked the Most High one time she said, Danielle, Miss D said exactly why she worked hard for her spot, and she's not a bad rapper, and she has nice music, so she deserves the recognition, especially as a Latino woman. Ingrid said the more the belly ache about Cardi is the bigger she gets. And that's true. I mean, I guess if you think about it, when people stop talking about you, that's when you worry about it. Kaz Minor said, look at the article again. Foolproof. I guess they were fools because Google isn't foolproof. Daniel said he's the biggest immigrant, talking about Donald Dump before. And let me go back down. A lot of stuff is coming in.
Y'all gonna stop talking about my president.
DT said, I'm staying my black ass home on my island. And Felicia said, I agree, P.
Yeah,
Alexis Smooth P.
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick. So, according to the New York Post, Dominican Republic tourism has dropped more than 74%.
Which it should have.
All right. And that's according to a study. It dropped more than 74%. And it's crazy because that's more than 50. So basically you're talking about 26% tourism.
Yeah.
And
so your tourism percent dropped almost 3/4.
And that's overall. I mean, the percentage of U.S. Tourism used to be crazy high.
Yeah.
So if it dropped to 74%,
but you want to know what's crazy? A lot of people in the midst of all this are still really willing to risk their lives. I was looking on a post the other day.
People here
there's a black travel post or whatever. I mean, group that I'm a part of, and people post, I just got back and had a great time. Like, I'm glad you didn't let people, stare you from going blah blah blah. And I'm going next week. Yeah, I can't wait to book whatever. And I'm like, come on, let's. It's not like it was a one person thing, right? Like this is multiple, and each week another one happens, and next week another one happens. Like it's like, are we that beat to go on a vacation? Like is going on a vacation more important than the safety of your life? If there's a smidget, if there's a 20% chance that you're gonna go on this vacation and not come back, don't go. Like 20%, that's a high number for me. Like if I got a 20% chance that I'm not coming back.
Well, listen. All right, I will say this, and trust me, regardless, I'm not going anyway, but I will say this, like 11 people, well, one person is too much. But
exactly.
But 11 people in the eyes of that whole country or island or whatever, it's not a lot to them when they get thousands and millions of people visiting and this, you know what I'm saying? So that's a small percentage to them. So I mean, like,
well, listen,
there are a lot of people that's not discouraged by that. They're just like, okay, well, they're having problems with the mini bar. What's in the mini bar over here? We're not doing that. Lock your doors, because I'm telling you, and now I know I'm not crazy, and this is real talk. And Sandy, I hope you're listening. When we went, right, and we stayed or whatever, and so like if you're on a balcony or whatever, and they got the sliding doors or whatever, but it's not really that high off the ground.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I heard a few times somebody tugging at the balcony thing when we were supposed to be asleep.
Yeah,
and they thought we were asleep.
Exactly.
So usually, like me and Sandy will sleep with the TV on anyway, so that probably discouraged them. TV was off when I heard it, and I said, click on the TV so they think we up, blah, 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 in my head. Because I'm always paranoid about some shit when I'm away from my home.
Yeah. So,
and then I could have sworn I heard somebody tugging at the door or whatever. So I just kept getting up, whatever. And I'm a sleeper to the point to where I may sleep a good solid 3 hours. Like I may actually sleep a good solid 3 hours, whatever like that. But I always keep jumping up if I hear something or whatever. And I could have sworn I heard something. So I don't know what's going on. I don't drink from many bars anyway. So I was good with that. Did I get sick one time? Yeah, I think it's because maybe, they got a drink in DR called Mama Juana's.
It's not you didn't get sick off my mind.
Bruh, I don't know, but I got sick off of something.
Yeah.
I got sick off of like bad, violently curled up, sick off of something. And I know, Sandy Parker, I'm like, well, you drink too much. I drink, trust me, I could pour it on. I could drink. You know that.
Yeah.
I got sick. I got real sick where I was like in the shower there, like balled up like a fetus and throwing up and taking dumps and throwing up and taking dumps. So I don't know, man.
Well, it's crazy. You know what? Cause I was going through some feeds because earlier, like I said, another person or whatever, and I see Vi had said when they went, she's like, you know what? Actually, our last day, I got violently sick. So she was sick the last day that she was in DR.
Oh, who
Viola.
was? Oh.
Yeah. She had put that in the post that when she had went the last day she got sick. So I don't know. Like I was telling Storm, before we were started, we were getting the show together, getting content. That what's happening to DR right now is Cancun's worst nightmare. Like Cancun has been hoping that this doesn't happen to them because the Cancun situation is crazy too with the drug cartels out there killing people, and so same thing happened. Like a lot of people get killed in Cancun, but their government covers it up because they know if the tourism drops, like they're going to if this same thing happened there because they're just as poor. If this same thing happened there, like they couldn't withstand it. Like the economy probably would crash. So that's why I always tell people too, like, don't go to Cancun. Cancun is crazy. They're like, oh, well, I'll stay on the resorts. These cartels are coming and killing people on the resorts too. It's like it's getting real crazy going out of the country right now. And I do think that a lot of it, part of it, is because of this guy that we got in the White House right now. And I know people say, oh, you blame him for everything. Yeah, I am. Because I actually think that he is a big part of why all this is happening. A lot of this stuff is happening.
Yeah. Shout out to Alicia Mitchell Platinum said, I will be making a stack right in my stage enhanced backyard, meaning I will have paper cutouts with palm trees, painted oceans, with whales, tropics, fish, etc. Sand from Home Depot and kitty inflated pool, not going anywhere near the islands, period. Praying for y'all, big brother. Listen, I'm going to Jamaica, and we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing my laptop and my controller, and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have big fun.
Yeah, and the craziest part about
I'm just not leaving the resort.
Thing is I love to try. Like I love going to tropical places. Like this is so disheartening for me because I actually love to go to places like this. And it's like, and I'm an advocate for traveling. Like I'll tell a person in a second, like, oh, you don't travel, you gotta travel, you gotta see the world. But it's getting so dangerous now. It's like it's crazy.
Yeah, a big part of the problem is a lot of people hate us.
Yeah,
a lot of people hate us.
People hate us now.
So
exactly.
I mean, it don't even matter now, white, black, or whatever. You an American.
You're an American.
You an American, and it's like, whatever. And it's like they're not gonna bust their behind to see what's going on, whatever like that. But now
they hate us more now than ever.
But a country like DR and Mexico, they need to care about what happens.
Yeah,
because tourism. Once you start messing up the tourism, you're messing up the whole economy for that particular country, island, whatever the case may be. They don't want to mess up the economy. Nope. So they will try to fix. Trust me, they will fix the problem. They're going to find out somewhere what's going on, whatever. Because they don't want to mess up the economy, and it is what it is. But I mean, going forward in the future, let me tell you, I'm going to enjoy Jamaica.
Yes,
I'm gonna have a great time in Jamaica. I'm not a big flyer people. Let me tell you, Norm hates flying. I do not like planes. I do not like flying. I never did. But I realize if I want to get out my bubble and see other things in life, I'm gonna have to fly. So believe enough and have enough faith in God to know that He got your back and that He will protect you. And with
And if
any
it's
of-
your time to go, ain't nothing you can
that's
do
what I was
about
gonna
it.
say. With any of us, if it's your time, it's your damn time, and it's a
You're
wrap.
gonna go.
You know, and I'm realizing that. Trust me, you talking to somebody that really, I don't like flying, I don't like doing this, I don't like doing that. Now, I would never jump out of a plane. I'm not doing parachuting or whatever, none of that. I'm not doing none of that shit.
I want to do it.
I'm certain things I'm just not.
I won't bungee jump though. I know people be like, "Oh, P, you jump out of a plane, but you won't bungee jump."
I would do that.
I would absolutely no.
No,
See,
I would do that.
I'm gonna tell you my rationale behind that. Why I would do one and not the other. Me jumping out of a plane, I have control of my
Of what?
situation. I have the control of the parachute, right?
Do you?
So, yeah, I do.
If it's not packed right, what
Well,
type of
is that,
control
well, that's
got,
why you're
bro?
supposed to check it. But even still, so if it's not packed right, right?
What?
I know that the chances are I'm probably not going to survive unless I can hit a body of water or something the right way or hit trees the right way. I know that I'm probably not going to survive, right? So I got a little time to reflect. I got time to pray. Blah, blah. Bungee jumping, you are attaching yourself to a big ass rubber band. Most of the time jumping off of a cliff and or a bridge, something to that effect, and hoping that this thing don't snap. So I would rather know that I'm gonna go than to bungee jump, and I get close, and that shit snaps, and I just go splat on the ground. Like I trust parachuting way more than bungee jumping. I would never bungee jump.
I would. Most of the time, the bungee jumping is over water. Most of the time, they do it now.
Yeah, but still,
So,
you're still jumping from a high distance, and when you're jumping from certain distances, even in water, like when you hit that water, that's like hitting concrete.
You got a better chance, bro. I'm just saying. I'll bungee jump before I parachute. I just ain't parachute. I'm not jumping out of no damn plane.
I'll do it. That's on my bucket list.
All right, so yeah. So hopefully they find those people in Barbados.
Yeah. Man.
All right. So this is meet the boy who scored higher on an IQ test than Bill Gates and Albert Einstein. Wow, look at how he looks.
11 years old.
Shout out to him. Scored higher on an IQ test. That's what's up. We need to see more of these stories. The IQ test has long been looked at to measure how smart someone is. It consists of a number of tasks measuring various measures of intelligence, including short-term memory, analytical thinking, mathematical ability, and spatial recognition. A grammar school-age young man scored higher on his IQ test than genius physicist Stephen Hawking, Microsoft founder Bill Gates, and famed scientist Albert Einstein. Hawking, Gates, and Einstein all have an IQ of 160, but Ramarni Wilfred at age 11 scored 162, putting him at the top 1% in the UK. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. You see? Look at God. Wilfred started showing signs of genius as a toddler when his favorite book was an encyclopedia.
Wow.
Now, nearly 15, Wilfred could read and write by the time he started preschool, and at the age of 10, he wrote a philosophy paper on fairness that earned him a mock graduation honors from the prestigious Oxford University.
Wow.
When his class wanted to move him up a year, his mother, Anthea, initially objected, wanting him to grow up with the other kids his age. Why?
Because you know what? I think being genius,
he's special.
He is special, but being genius is tough, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I consider myself to be genius.
I knew it was coming.
Little plug.
Yo, I knew that was coming.
No, but I'm gonna be honest.
I sat here and grabbed my phone purposely.
At a young age, being genius is tough. I'm going to tell you why. Because you don't fit in anywhere. You're smarter than the kids your age, like super smart, and then the kids higher than you, who you're smarter than them too, like you don't fit in because they're looking at you like, hey, this is a little kid. He think he's a smart ass, a smart guy. So I get it, her wanting to keep him around children his age, but I could tell you it won't work because he won't find anything in common. Like she was saying, when other kids want to play video games and ball, he wants to read books. You know what I'm saying? His intelligence level is different, but it's tough to be a young genius because, like I said, where do you fit in? You're kind of by yourself. The average person, can't think on your level. Like I said, he's in the top 1 percentile of thinkers, period, in the world. It said UK, but I'll say the world because that is a high IQ. 162 is high,
very high.
So, where does he fit in? So what does he do?
No doubt. The phone lines are now open. The phone lines are open now. You can call in. Number is 646-233-1302. Yes, phone lines are open, so please call in. We'd love to hear what you got to say on any of these topics, any of these subjects. And let's see what you got. Let's go on.
And Cash, yes, I know. Shoot, you got to tell. Don't tell me. You got to tell Norm that.
What?
I know Shoot's coming with a secondary.
Secondary joint might not work either.
so that means you just fired somebody there. If your main shoe and your secondary shoe don't open, that means somebody was trying to take you out of here.
Yeah, no doubt,
That's what that means.
All right. See, this was about, you know what? Again, I hope Sandy's listening too. She like, babe, why is animals? Animals are beautiful. Animals is this and animals is that. I don't rock with lions and tigers and bears for a reason.
Oh my,
for a reason. I'm down with Jasmine Sullivan. All right. So anyway, man lives after bear breaks his spine and keeps him as food inside den. Listen, man, look at this bear. All right,
go brown bear.
So y'all ready for the picture of this man? Bruh looks dead. He looks like the Jesus pictures. He looks like the Jesus pictures they put in on these movies. You know, when they depict
the fake
Jesus. The fake. Yeah, but he looks dead, and this is how they found him. All right. So, and this is real talk. So, a video shows Alexander opening his blue eyes and confirming his first name. It is as yet unclear if he was a hunter too, and how his encounter with the bear happened. He managed to explain that he was attacked and dragged inside the den when he broke his spine. The attack happened approximately a month ago, Alexander said. The bear preserved me as food for later, he explained. A video filmed inside the local hospital shows that the man turned into a speaking mummy with his tissues rotting after laying motionless for so long. Local medics say that they cannot explain how the man survived such injuries. All right. The emaciated man from Russia's remote Republic of Tuva was preserved as Lincoln food to eat later by a brown bear, says local reports in the region. A group of local hunters found Alexander after their dogs refused to leave the area of the den. Their persistent barking pushed the hunters to check inside the lair, where they found a barely alive man. He was rushed to the local hospital and has been diagnosed with a broken spine and severe emaciation. Alexander remembers his first name but not his age, and was reportedly in the den for around 1 month drinking urine to survive. He is now in intensive care with multiple injuries and rotting skin. He can move his arms, local hospital doctors said. Bruh.
Could you imagine going through something like that though, and just laying there for a month just waiting to die? Waiting to be a Happy Meal.
Norm don't go camping. Norm don't go in the woods. Y'all can enjoy all of that. Y'all can do your little log cabin thing and let's go camping and hiking in the woods. Hiking for what? For what? I never got
nature.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good in the hood.
I could imagine that though. I mean that has probably
Sheesh.
have to be the most scariest thing on the planet to like wake up each day and wonder if this is gonna be the day that this dude is hungry.
All right, we got to
finish me off.
Caller from the 404 station. And where you calling from? You on the Man Cave Afternoon Show? What's up?
Hey, what's happening? I'm back again. Y'all just keep setting these up out at the park.
What's up, troublemaker?
What's going on, man?
You hear what I'm playing?
What's that, Yogi Bear?
Huh?
What's that, Yogi Bear?
You a fool.
That's the theme from Gentle Ben.
Oh, we got Ben again. You funny.
All right, what's going on, fam?
Nah, man, just doing my thing, just waiting to come to the show, to the park.
Okay.
I'm kind of excited.
Yeah,
good,
man.
Good. We're glad.
Gonna have fun.
It's gonna be a great day.
I'm really excited to be there. Come be celebrating my birthday.
Salute.
That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. How old you gonna be, man? 60 what? 70 what?
I'll be. Yo, man, knock it off, man. I'll put my teeth in and bite you.
Never put my teeth in and bite you.
What's up?
Yeah. I'm gonna come there with my big radio, like Radio Raheem.
Wow.
So I can play my jam for the park.
No doubt. No doubt. So look, bro. All right. Well, we looking forward to seeing you Thursday, July 4th.
Yes,
Cedarbrook Park, 4 p.m. sharp, man. Get out there and set your little area up so you could just chill.
Trouble area.
Yeah. Keep whatever goodies you got in the bag concealed.
So y'all gonna have me taped off?
I'm just saying, bro. Come out and enjoy yourself, man. Have a good time and everything. We're gonna have fun, man.
We're gonna pop off some Long Island iced teas too, man. We're gonna really have a good time out there.
Hey, look. Let me tell you. Between you'll be seeing me on stage, in and out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be working.
Yeah.
And listen, people. I love y'all. So if y'all see me, and y'all be like, no. If I can come to you, I'm gonna come to you. But we're gonna have somebody, whatever, like that, because it's gonna be hard to address. It's gonna be a lot going on that day. That's all I'm saying. And
we understand that you're gonna be in your zone.
I'll be in the
working.
zone. I'll definitely be in the zone. But it's all love. Trust me. It's all
I can tell
love.
you, I ain't gonna hear nobody.
Yeah,
so.
Trust me and P.
Yeah.
We gonna be working. So like we gonna be in the zone, but it's gonna be a lot of love. When I tell you it's gonna be a lot of love, it's gonna be a lot of love. But if I see you, please, y'all know I'm half blind anyway. Pull me, grab me by my shoulder, pull me aside, and be like, "Hey, Norm, what's up? Love you, bro." Boom, boom, boom. We gonna keep it moving and everything, but we gonna have a great time. Great time that
See
day.
y'all Thursday, man.
Yes,
See
sir.
All right, peace,
All right, fam.
peace. Appreciate you.
No doubt. Yeah, because it's funny, man. I ran into somebody today. I'm at the store.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Dennis Atkins Newsom on
Peace.
checking.
What's up, dude?
I ran into somebody at the store today, and they was like, "Hey, what's up, Norm?" Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I was like, and then I was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" They was like, "Damn," it's like I thought you was just playing me out. I was like, "No, I couldn't
Can't
see.
see. Yeah, exactly.
I couldn't see you, but P got his new glasses, and I got my new glasses coming actually sometime either this week or next week, and everything, and then that would change.
Yeah.
So that
Definitely
would change
helps.
and everything. These dollar glasses
Helps you see some bits.
are really temporary. Like I use them really just for the computer and everything like that. So if you ever see me out in the street, whatever, and I don't recognize you right away, and I've known you all my damn life, and I don't recognize you just because it's the eye thing.
Yeah, if he ain't reading you, he can't see you.
Yeah. Real talk. So don't take nothing personal. Because I heard somebody was like mad
He
one
tried to
time.
be funny.
No,
He don't see me.
he tried to be. No, I didn't see you. I couldn't see you. So I had to get up on you and be like, "Oh, what's up?" You know what I'm saying?
That's
nothing personal. Y'all cut it out.
Knock it off.
Yeah. All right. So let's read some comments real quick.
All right. Alicia Mitchell, congratulations to the young man. Yes, we need these stories. Felicia said, Mensa snatch him real quick. Oh, I'm not sure what that's to. She also said, isn't he 12? Felicia said, can you imagine the impact from high splat? Felicia says, shit, I'm not going on a roller coaster too high. Nope. Because she's talking about bungee jumping and skydiving. C.E. Parker said, I'm still going to travel, i.e. fly and cruising to other countries. So am I. DT says, stay your ass home for the last time and deal with the birds and the skunks, etc. And Felicia also said, when your time is up. It's a fact.
No doubt.
Can't do nothing. Time is up. Time is up.
Yo, next story. All right, so Florida police lieutenant and his son are arrested after viciously attacking random black customers at a restaurant. Wow. This ish pissed me off. I ain't gonna front. All right, we're gonna talk about this. And listen, again, let me bring the phone up. If you're trying to call in, just call back again. Yeah. All right, because sometimes we may miss a call. All right, so let's read this story. Let me see what the heck is going on over here. And then we got a video. So we actually got a video of this. And we're going to talk about this thing. All right. So basically it says Florida police lieutenant was fired after he was arrested for fighting black customers at a restaurant earlier this month in an incident captured on surveillance video. Video of the fight shows Blountstown Police Lieutenant Timothy Patridge as the aggressor. His son Dakota Patridge was also involved in the fight. The cop is even seen hitting a woman. Wow. Timothy Patridge hit one of the victims, a black male, in the face with an open hand and shoved him for no apparent reason. Deputies say the body language of Timothy Patridge was of an aggravated manner when he approaches the victims. All right, so let's talk about this thing. Let's look at the video. Let's see what's going on, and so we could discuss it. Here it is.
Who's that guy that got hit? Is he a customer?
He's a customer. They're coming all the time, every Friday eating, every Friday and Saturday eating over here. But then,
Anybody call the sheriff's office at this time yet?
Not yet, because we don't know yet. We know that we can't go in it with that happening in this moment. You see, he.
What's your law?
Who's that guy that got hit? Is he a customer?
He's a customer. They're coming all the time, every Friday eating, every Friday and Saturday eating over here. But then,
Anybody call the sheriff's office at this time yet?
Not yet, because we don't know yet. We know that we can't go in it with that happening in this moment. You see, he.
What's your law?
Who's that guy that got hit?
Wow.
All I can say is, why does stuff like this always happen to the right one, boy? They be picking the right people. Because all I can say is, had smooth people in that restaurant. Woo! That's all I can say. The video would have looked a lot worse than that, because ain't no way in hell I'm letting Hillbilly Joe and his little boy Bubba hit me with no chairs, sneak me. They always catch the right one. That pisses me off. Like, catch the dude that's just gonna lay you out. Like, come up to him.
They fired him. They fired him from the police department. And I think he's off duty.
I hope he's off duty. I hope he got charged, not just fired.
And I hope his son got charged too.
Yes.
It's crazy. You saw what he did. You know, black customers, and the lady said they come here all the time.
Every Friday.
Every Friday. And they chilling and they eating. And again, come on, man, you getting a lot of these cats that, you know, supreme beings think they're supreme beings, and you know, they can't really stay in our presence. They can't take our presence. And I'm starting to see this a lot. You know, and even in my travels, I'm starting to see it on the low. Like they really, you know, it's just like, I got to be around them, and it's getting more blatant, and it's getting more in our face right now. You know, that can has been open again. You know, and it's sad, man. But I'm just saying, be careful out there, people.
Yeah.
You know, be careful out there. That's all.
All I want to do is put this out there to all the white supremacists, the racists, the black haters, nigger haters, whatever you want to call yourself. Just look at this face. I'm gonna give you all angles, top, bottom. Just if you see this face, please, for both our sakes, don't ever try no shit like that. That's all I'm gonna. I'm just gonna put that out there to the atmosphere. Please, for both of our sakes, don't ever. How Smokey said, don't ever try that if you see this face. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna say no more. I'm just gonna leave it like that.
I'm the quiet one. I'm the quiet one.
Whew.
All right,
man.
Okie dokie. Phyllis said, Norm, I'm with you on that. I went camping with my daughter when she was a daisy, and never again, I promise you.
For whatever reason on Facebook, they're getting real low lag. We getting comments from.
Yeah, I'm going back and forth from YouTube to Facebook. I'm looking at comments on YouTube. Barbara said, many could never understand your presence. Norm, they just have a federal support now in this administration. Yeah, many could never stay in your presence. Yeah, true indeed. Barb also said, I hope those customers hit those pockets, destroy them financially. Exactly like they do us.
Yeah.
That's how they hit us now.
Yep.
I mean, listen, I want to talk about this too. Let me see if I got this about Kaz. Being that you talked about destroying the pockets. So after divorce rumors, Camille Cosby issued statement calling Bill one of our greatest American treasures.
Wow. Let me clap that up.
All right. So basically, Camille Cosby still going hard for her husband. Would y'all go this hard for y'all soulmate? That's the question. Would you go this hard for your soulmate? You know, regardless of whatever they threw at him, she's still going hard. And
see, my thing is this. I say yes. You know why I say yes? Because people will try to destroy your character and will try to destroy your legacy. If you are someone who's been around me and know my character and know my legacy, it shouldn't be nothing anybody could come and tell you otherwise that you would believe. If you know beyond a shadow of a doubt the man and or woman that somebody is, there shouldn't be anybody that could come and tell you otherwise. So I applaud her for that. All of this, and like I said, you got to be Stevie Wonder or you know, whatever to not see, you know, that a lot of this stuff was bull. Was some of it factual? Yes. And even the man himself said, yeah, I used to do this and we used to do that. He said it. He didn't deny stuff. But, you know, a lot of these allegations, and then after he's jailed, some of the people say, oh, well, some of the stuff I said, you know, I kind of embellished a little bit. I kind of lied. So now they come out and tell you that they lied.
Yeah, there are some women that
and there's no repercussions for them. No. Yeah. That's the problem.
Yeah,
he's still in jail behind it. And there's no repercussions.
I'm gonna be. I mean, listen, man. Everybody got their own feelings on this. Whenever everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah.
I think what this man is really guilty of is infidelity, and that's where I'll leave it at. He's guilty of infidelity, and the only one that really
were they married back then?
No. Yeah.
Oh,
but the only one that has to deal with that is Camille. You know. The infidelity factor. I mean, You're talking about a time, and especially when they went years back or whatever, where everybody was popping pills and everybody was doing drugs and the whole nine. So I mean, like, and then like, people knew who he was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
The presence of his celebrity,
what
his
possibly
money
he can do for them and the whole nine, whatever. I mean, listen, I don't know where your take is on this one, but he's in jail. He's doing time for whatever. Hopefully he gets out while he's still alive. And you know, once you serve your time, you're supposed to what is that? When you serve your time, you paid your price, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to. Yeah.
So that's how it's supposed to go. So, you know, once he served his time and he paid his price or whatever like that, man, just let this man live. You know, let this man live, and, you know, it is what it is. Not, you know, I got sympathy for real victims.
Yes,
I got
real victims.
sympathy
Actually,
for real victims. All right, and people that really been through something. And you got to understand, this man has been in our lives on a certain level for so long. I got sympathy for his family.
Yes,
and him too. I mean, listen, you do the crime, you got to pay the time.
Yes.
It is what it is.
But not for
his wife
hoes
is
on the
rocking
come up. Like, what's the name? What's the model name? Whatever her name is.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Lisa Dickinson or whatever.
Janice Dickinson.
Janice Dickinson.
Yeah.
Hoe on the come up.
All right. So next story, we talked about that. Oh, the New Jersey mom. We got so much stuff. That story bothered me. This joint bothered me right here.
Yeah.
New Jersey mom brutally beaten, left for dead, and told to go back to Mexico by son's school bully.
Wow.
So bully stepped the mom. I seen this story.
Yeah.
And I said we need to talk about this, man. Real talk. We gonna talk about this today, son. All right. So a New Jersey mother was brutally attacked after she complained to the school officials about three students who threatened her 12-year-old son. Veronica Ruiz, 35, of Passaic, complained to the school's vice principal about her son being racially abused and told to go back to Mexico, which resulted in a 13-year-old boy's suspension from school. That's when law enforcement officials said the bully decided to plan a revenge attack on Ruiz. According to the Daily Mail, the day before her attack, Ruiz's son was taunted in the cafeteria of the Passaic Gifted and Talented Academy School with chants and everything like that. And let's go to the next one. Let's see. It says Mexicans should go back behind the wall. Wow. Okay. Let me bring this up closer so we can see it. The chants were like, Mexicans should go back behind the wall. However, when the boy tried to stand up for himself, telling his classmates that everyone comes from immigrants, he was physically threatened. After school, the boy said his parents he feared for his life and was afraid to return to school. However, when his mother went to the school to intervene, school officials were slow in their response. According to Ruiz's lawyer, Daniel Santiago, the vice principal, admitted that to the mother that he should have called them, but that he had become busy with other matters.
He'll be busy with this lawsuit now.
Meanwhile, she got beat the hell up.
Exactly.
And by youngins, and this is how the moms look. And I heard her talk on News 12, and I heard her speak and everything about the situation. Man, she was distraught.
Yes.
Like, wow, you know, like, kids these days don't even have respect for other people's parents.
Zero.
You know, so it's like, what do you do in situations like that? So praying for the family. Hopefully she heals fast and speedy recovery for her. And hopefully they allow these young boys to never return to that school again. Real talk. And hopefully their asses is locked up. All right. Let's see. Phyllis said, wow. DT said she should go back and beat the ass to the fullest. Felicia Johnson, what you talking about, Willis? Let's see here. Let's see. Kim Cherie said, hey, I didn't get the notification you were on. Yeah, we are on. What's
Almost 2
up,
hours.
Kim's Cooking?
Yes.
What's going on, Diva? All right. Okay.
Listen, these kids are out of control. I said it before. They don't fear anything. They don't fear their parents. They don't fear the law. They don't fear officials at school. You know, it's getting to the point that I hate to say it, but sometimes you got to put them down.
You got to what?
Put them down. Like if you got to put them down.
What you mean by put them down?
If you coming to me like a rabid animal, like there's no way in the world, me as a parent, if I'm being brutalized by kids, like, you know, they're jumping me, trying to beat me to death, that I'm gonna say in my head, oh, I can't defend myself or do anything. They're children. Nope. The whole kid pass just went right out the window. The second that you decided that you was gonna try to take my life, like I said, this woman right now, I'm sure is scared to death. She probably don't even want to leave her home.
She was when she was talking on the news. She was scared. She was shook, man. It's like, yo, that's what you do to a parent, you know, and it's crazy. Like, bring whoever, bring them charges to the fullest extent of the law.
Yes,
real talk. Make an example.
You got to.
That's crazy
because that's hate crimes, that's assault. I mean, you got to hope that's terroristic threats. I mean, it's all kind of stuff. This just went on. So I hope that they do prosecute them as adults, because if they look like us, they would.
No doubt. All right, so let's talk about this. All right, right now I'm going to need y'all to click and share. I'm trying to see when calls are coming in. I see we missed a lot of calls. Yeah. But listen, we're going to talk about signs you may have mental health issues. All right, and this is nothing to be ashamed of. All right, but signs, and when I read these off, it could be P to have one of the signs. It could be me. It could be you. It could be you. It could be you, or whatever like that. But just recognize that you do have a sign, and maybe
you need help.
You need to get help. All right, so let's talk about it. Y'all ready? So here's some of the signs, according to Psychology Today, that you may have mental health issues. Here's one of the signs. A change in personality. If someone is acting like a very different person, or not acting or feeling like themselves, this is a warning sign. So that's number one. Do you have a change in personality? Number two, uncharacteristic anxiety, anger, or moodiness. Severe changes in emotion are cause for alarm, especially if they are persistent. All right, is this you? Let's talk about it. All right. Number three, a social withdrawal and isolation. If an individual is closing off socially, canceling social engagement, or spending too much time alone, this is a serious warning sign of emotional or mental health issues. Is this you? Again. Number four, a lack of self-care or risky behaviors. Persons with mental health issues often lose concern over their own health and well-being, engaging in risky behaviors like drinking and drug use. In addition, a lack of hygiene or lack of concern with appearance may be indicative of mental health issue. Number five, let's talk about it. A sense of hopelessness or feeling overwhelmed. Mental health difficulties often cause people to give up, to feel like life is just too hard, or that they will never feel normal again. These warning signs, particularly when occurring together, are an indicator that it's time to take action for yourself or for others. Realize that you are not alone. Many Americans suffer from mental health issues at one time or another. Seek help from a licensed professional counselor, or contact a physician or your local mental health association. Now, any of these signs sound familiar? All right. So one is a change in personality. 2 is uncharacteristic anxiety, anger, or moodiness. 3 is social withdrawal and isolation. And 4 is lack of self-care or risky behaviors. And 5 is a sense of hopelessness or feeling overwhelmed. Any of those trigger?
Me? No, sir. But I mean, I agree, like I said, with most of them. And it's, I don't know. It's just so prevalent in our society right now. Like the things that you're saying, I see it a lot. And like I said, we as a people, we kind of got to get past the embarrassment part of it, because nobody wants to admit that they have these issues and they need help. But you know what? You do need help, and it's okay to need help. Everybody needs help sometime at some point for something. And if you're going through these things and you're dealing with these things and they're becoming too much, you need to reach out to someone who can help to guide you, help you to understand what's going on and why it's going on. We got to stop sweeping these things under the rug and making excuses for people, making excuses for ourselves, and calling them other things, and get the help that's needed.
Right.
Because too many people are suicidal, and too many people, like I said, are, they go through these changes and they're violent and they this and they're that, and people don't know why. It's it's super deep. It's not just in our neighborhoods, but it is very prevalent in our society, and we need to get the help.
Right.
Yeah. What about yourself? You see any of those in you, sir?
When I look at it, like I said, you know what? It's funny because I look at 3. You know me, I keep on. I look at 3: social withdrawal, and isolation. A lot of people think like because I'm in the entertainment, whatever, that Norm's always partying, Norm's doing this, Norm's doing that, whatever. If an individual is closing off socially, canceling social games, or spending too much time alone, this is it's funny because I like my alone time.
No, me too.
I don't know if I could say that's the same thing that this is saying.
Nah.
But I like my alone time, and when I do get it, I savor
precious.
it. Yeah, I could just sit to a point to where after I do everything, the partying and DJing this and that, I could just sit in the chair and just chill and maybe turn on some music and just vibe.
Yeah. See, no, that's the difference, because the difference is not being social at all and always shying away. We're around people all the time. So like I said, when you get that time to be able to be by yourself, that's different versus always wanting to be by yourself, not wanting to be around people. Like, hey, we're gonna go hang out today. Nah, I think I'm just gonna go home by myself and just sit, hey, let's go. Nah, I think I'm just gonna. It's like that person who no matter what never wants to do anything socially with others. So they're more comfortable just being by themselves,
right,
and not having to deal with other people. So that's the difference.
No doubt. I'm looking at people. Shout out to Barb's comments on YouTube and Cosby case. Those same women that accused him were photographed hanging all over him. He said he drugged them. He said he drugged them, but some kept coming back. Bill's living, even in prison. He holds classes now for other prisoners.
Wow.
Those kids would have been cut up coming into my space. Introvert, that's what it's called. That's inspired and empowered. Sandy B said, that's jazz 100%.
Wow.
Yeah, because listen, man, you got to look at those signs. And I'm glad we're talking about this because the actual article is 5 warning signs of mental health risks. All right, and let's break it down. The American Psychological Association, with help from First Lady Michelle Obama, has launched a campaign to encourage troubled Americans to seek care for mental health problems. In addition, this initiative seeks to end the stigma associated with mental health issues. To this end, the campaign urges people to watch for 5 signs, and these 5 signs are important, that someone is suffering and may need help. And again, they are a change of personality. All right, a change of personality, uncharacteristic anxiety, anger, or moodiness, social withdrawal and isolation, a lack of self-care or risky behaviors. All right, and that means a person with mental health issues often lose concern over their own health and well-being, engaging in risky behaviors like drinking and drug use. In addition, lack of hygiene or lack of concern with appearance may be indicative of a mental health issue. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Number 4 is a big one.
Yep.
And then number 5, a sense of hopelessness or feeling overwhelmed. All right. These warning signs, particularly when occurring together, are an indicator that it is time to take action. All right. For yourself or for others. Realize that you are not alone. Many Americans suffer from mental health issues at one time or another. So hopefully, let's take this call. Caller from the 973, state your name, where you calling from. You're on the Man Cave Afternoon Show.
It's your diva.
Hey, Diva.
Hey, I'm mad with Facebook. Now, I usually get my notifications that you guys are on. Today, I got nothing. I happened to just be scrolling through Facebook and happened to notice that y'all was on, and I was like, wait, what the heck?
You were tagged in it. You were tagged in it. I'm looking at it.
I didn't. I got nothing. When I say no notification, no notification.
All right.
Facebook, do better. Do better, Facebook.
Diva.
Because you're making me miss my brother.
Hey, Diva, I want you to listen to this noise right now. That's our stomach. Our stomach is growling. That's our stomach.
Look, wait. You can't blame me. You got to blame your brother.
Blame who?
Blame your brother.
Which one? I got a lot of them.
Jess.
DJ Jess? What'd he do?
That's right. He called me today and was like he had gotten a last minute gig.
Okay.
I'm the last person to say, hey, nope, come to the station and not make that money. You go make that money.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what you do. You go make that money. What I can't do is feed 2 brothers and not the third. That would just be so wrong.
Right.
Of course.
That would be so wrong. So I told him we will all get together, hook up one day in July, and I got the entire station for the day.
Okay.
Yeah. We good though.
We good.
Yeah. I'm about to go eat.
I'm sorry.
We eating ice.
I was getting ready. I was literally in the kitchen cleaning chicken when he called me.
But make sure you feed Jess though, because he's losing weight.
Oh wow.
All right, y'all. Can y'all just tell me? I'm getting off of Facebook because there's a slow feed or something on Facebook. What's the thing on YouTube?
Oh, okay, we put it there in the Facebook. I'm gonna give it to you right now. A lot of people is trickling over to
it's
YouTube,
real super slow.
and
Facebook,
I see a lot of people on Twitter and Periscope too. Let me see. Let me give it to you right now.
Do me a favor. Put the Periscope and the YouTube in your comments so I could actually
I'm gonna put
it to my TV.
I'm gonna put the link in right now. All right, and I'm gonna tag you in it again.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, here you go.
Yeah, because I got nothing today, so I got to go back and rewatch.
Yeah, it's a good show too.
Well, thank you, Diva. We appreciate you.
Yes.
I appreciate you guys too, and definitely, I'm going to try to make the 4th of July thing.
Nice.
Me and my friend are going to try to make the 4th of July thing. But aren't you going to be somewhere today?
Who, me?
Close to me? Yeah.
Oh, I got a meeting.
What?
Am I supposed to be somewhere?
No, I thought. Okay, maybe I got my days mixed up.
What? What's that?
I thought the Miss G's thing was this week.
That's July 6th.
That's the 6th. That's after the.
You told you got my days mixed up.
That's on a Saturday.
So listen, let's announce this again.
Yes. Church announcement.
Vision Presents Comedy, July 6th. All right, it's going to be at Mrs. G's. Okay, doors open at 8 p.m. sharp. The show starts at 9 p.m. All right. And
Put it in my calendar.
Yes.
Putting it in my calendar.
And it's featuring Nigel G. Dunkley, comedian Amazing, a.k.a. Scotty Pimpin', and also starring comedian Cleon, all right, and hosted by Sharif Johnson, all right. And on the ones and twos will be DJ Storm on the General Music powered by WBKS1. And that's going to be at Mrs. G's Lounge, 428 Central Avenue, East Orange, New Jersey. That's July 6th. Tickets is only $20. If you want a VIP section or group tickets or whatever available, just give them a call. And it's going down July 6th. All right?
In my calendar right now.
You got it. All right,
Thank
Diva.
you.
We appreciate you.
All right, I'm going to watch y'all on YouTube.
All right.
Facebook sucks today.
It does. It does. No doubt.
All right. Bye.
Yes, we appreciate all of y'all. And let's see here. So again, man, let's read comments about the mental health issues. Felicia Nelson said, I had all these issues outside of drinking and drugging. My issues came from finding my fiance dead.
Oh, wow.
Looking like a monster. You call it depression. I disagree.
Wow, Jesus.
They call it mental. Wow, finding your fiance dead looking like a monster. That's deep.
That's horrible. Wow.
Yeah, wow. I can't even imagine.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sandy B said it's considered a bipolar disorder. And then Inspired Empowered said FB is cutting up. Yes, FB is crazy. And let's see. I'm trying to get to y'all comments. But just put your comments in, no matter if you're on FB, YouTube, or whatever platform you're listening to us on. And we're going to talk about this thing. But if somebody would like to discuss and be transparent right now on the show and talk about a mental health issue that they may have had or somebody went through that they had to deal with or whatever, or how you deal with it or how you are dealing with it.
Exactly.
Or if you heard the signs today and realized that this could be you, call in now, 646-233-1302. All right. Real quick with the church announcements. Don't forget, tomorrow, TGI Fridays. Here we go. Caller from the 908. State your name when you're calling from. You're on the Man Cave Afternoon Show.
Hey, family. How are y'all?
Good,
hey,
good.
Platinum.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm praying for you and the queens to have safe travels. So y'all remind me of that day so I can put y'all on my prayer list in my prayer room. But I called to speak on this because you asked about transparency.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I suffer from anxiety panic attacks.
Okay.
It's also called GAD, I guess it's GAD for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
And it sometimes is very intense. It is nothing to be played with. It stops me from, at times, going different places, being in different social settings. It brings me to the point of tears.
Right.
I have been from my home, rushed to ER. Matter of fact, it was one day last week, or at the end of the week, I had to call the rescue squad, or my family did, because it came out of the blue. It is said that it is brought on from my thyroid. I have a thyroid disorder, and other things, and stress is one of them. Not being able to release your stress is one factor. And sometimes even finding other activities, counseling, not speaking about it, not being transparent, that is a major stress in itself. It is to the point where it stops me actually from driving some places.
Wow.
One of the reasons, and I'm not kidding, one of the reasons why some of the times, and I would love to go to most out-of-town events. One reason I don't go to the events, and I would love to be there, I can't get panic and anxiety attacks while driving from here to Zulu Bar.
Oh, wow.
And I have to pull over, and I am the only driver at this point that can get to some of the events that are out of town that you guys are at.
Okay.
I have it grips me to the point that it stifles. And even with counseling, some medications that I'm on for my diabetes, thyroid, and heart, it has triggered it to where I can cause an accident.
Wow.
So therefore, even going from here to Piscataway at times can be a challenge for me.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's that bad. It's embarrassing, but I do seek help. And I'm a soon-to-be licensed minister. You guys know this.
Yes.
So, with other people's situations and problems, that's what I do. I'm a minister. Even ministers need counseling.
Yes.
Even psychologists need psychologists.
Yes.
Why us as a black people do not want to tell our stories? The more we tell our stories, the more we get it out there, the more we say, okay, it's okay to have Jesus, but we also need a counselor too.
Yes.
It's okay to praise God, but we need a counselor too. It's okay to be black and have a counselor too. You have to break the stigma and the stink.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
of things that have happened can cause traumas that not just us as being selfish. Think about it. If you are experiencing bipolar or depression, it is sort of being selfish as well to your family because they're going to worry. Don't know what that's going to trigger. It is an all-around not great situation. It is sometimes to the point I can be going shopping, it will come on me. I have to mentally talk to myself to calm myself down. I had to leave my groceries in the store at one point.
Wow.
It is so embarrassing, and it hurts because it hurts the family.
Yeah.
You know, and people do not believe that these things in life, every day hearing bad stories, every day people bashing people, every day you come home, you're stressed at home, you got pills and that and the other, you need help. And I had two brothers, and I'm not going to mention my maiden name. One is bipolar. One is bipolar manic. I have another family member that's manic. It hurts that I cannot get it through their head. And even when you do get it through their head, they get on these medications, and once they think they're better, they stop taking meds.
Oh, wow.
They stop taking meds. That is a normal. When you see people at Park Avenue Hotel, and I'm not trying to put them in they didn't choose that mentality or state of mind that they're in, and people want to be cruel and make fun of them, or people like myself view them as, they're going to think I'm crazy. They're not going to want to have nothing to do with me. And it really is a real thing of not getting it out there. So what I'm trying to say is, anybody who's listening, I promise y'all, if you need help, please, for the love of God, I don't care who you are, where you be, for yourself, please get help. I promise you, you will feel better. You're not alone, and there is help out there. I don't care. It's for your good. Don't want to read about you in the paper taking your life because you thought you weren't by yourself. You thought you were by yourself. You are not alone. I had at one point wanted to take my life.
Wow.
Wanted to take my life. I have certain medications I have to take all the time, every day. And these medications, they're not for my mental, though I was on medication at one point because of the anxiety attacks. But I thought about taking them off because I could no longer control it. And it was getting the better of me. So I implore you, stop what you're doing. Think about you. Your mind is your brain. Your brain is an organ. Your organ is just like your heart, your lung, or your liver. If you are going to get help to breathe, breathing apparatus, think of it like that. My mind is just like my heart. I need to see the doctor about my brain.
Absolutely.
Wow.
That's all I had to say. And much love to every listener out there. Y'all be blessed. Fellas, take care of my sister queens. Y'all be safe. You hear?
We appreciate it. Thank
we appreciate you.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, and my other name is Inspire and Empower. That's my alter ego. All right, guys. One love. Have a great day.
You do the same.
God
Thank
bless,
you.
man.
Wow.
We appreciate you for being transparent
Yes.
like that. And let me give y'all a hotline number real quick. Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. This is a hotline. 1-800-662-HELP. All right, that's 1-800-662-HELP. The National Hope Line, okay, for depression, suicidal thoughts, all of that. 1-800-SUICIDE. 1-800-784-2433. All right. Talk to somebody. All right. Just remember, just open yourself up. Just talk to somebody.
Yeah.
All right, because somebody will listen to you, and everybody remember that someone will listen to you.
Yes.
Okay, and it's talking to somebody can help you tremendously, you know, especially someone that listens. All right, and then the National Suicide Prevention Line hotline is 1-800-273-TALK. All right, that's 1-800-273-8255. All right, and if you're a youngin'. We got a hotline for you too, the National Youth Crisis Hotline, 1-800-448-4663. That's 1-800-448-4663. Make sure no matter who's listening to the show, share it out.
Please.
If you're on YouTube, copy the link and post it up and be like, okay, listen, the Man Cave Afternoon Show was talking about this. They mentioned this, whatever. Maybe this could help you. Maybe this is you, or whatever the case may be. Share it out. Click the share button if you're on FB. Just share it out. Pride ourselves in giving information. And sometimes our show, entertainment, but we always give a message.
Yes.
And always try to be informative, all right? So we appreciate everybody that was on the check-in today. Yes. And we will be back tomorrow, all right, for the Man Cave Afternoon Show. At 7 p.m. is the Let's Talk About It show on BKS1 Radio. Make sure you check them out. And we got a lot going on. Come out to our events, our functions, whatever like that. It's all about having a good time and just enjoying yourself, no matter what we do, what function we're a part of. And again, remember, this show is never, ever about us.
No, sir. But it's always about you.
Because
you are the next best kept secret.
All right. We're going to see y'all tomorrow because you know what? We love y'all.
And damn thing y'all can do about it,
damn
man.
thing, man. We love y'all. Peace and blessings.
Godspeed.